This is NBC6 South Florida Today.
Great, tudo bem. Today is Brazilian Independence Day. Were you impressed by that?
Beautiful.
All right, there we go. That's all I know, but you can work on me by the end of the day. We'll know more. While the Brazilians are celebrating watching fireworks over the Amazon, gathering in the roads with banners and streamers, and of course, drinking and having lots of fun, we're going to show you how to make up your own Brazilian dish right here in South Florida. We'll be right back. All right, here we are in the kitchen this morning. Earlier in the show, we talked about Russia. Now we're talking about the hotter South American lifestyle. Of course, the state of Brazil celebrating its Independence Day this Monday, September 7th. Paula, the chef de cuisine over at 3030 Ocean, and also the mixologist Michael. They're here to show us exactly what this is going to all be about. There's a big celebration going on South Rio and São Paulo, all down there today.
Yes, there is. I'm sure that the party is just kicking in right now, you know?
Yes, so tell us about, I was eyeing that steak.
I know, and you can't have it.
No, I can't have it.
Know?
Dr. Phil Losman, the Air Force flight surgeon, says no more red meat for Willard Shepard.
No more,
so we're going to do what he says.
So we'll have it. But you know what? Brazil has obviously huge, influence of all kinds of cultures, particularly African cuisine. But you know, in Brazil, you can't have Brazilian food without having rice and beans. I'm from there, of course, and rice and beans to me is like, is like water.
They wouldn't go together with anything else. That would be just right.
No, they do. You can have, rice and beans and pasta and potatoes. It doesn't matter. Like, everything goes there. And obviously huge in Brazil and also up and coming here in South Florida is the churrascarias, the steakhouses. So that's huge down there. And today I'm sure there's plenty of barbecues rolling around.
And you know what else? I think there's a lot going on.
What else?
There's going to be some drinking going on
Plenty of
as well.
drinking there.
Yes.
Making plenty of
Michael, tell me a little bit about these two that we have out front, and then you're going to make the traditional Brazilian drink for us.
Exactly. I'm using Cabana Cachaca here, and we've already made up the rainforest cooler where you use fresh berries. You can use mint, so we have a barrage of fresh fruits up here, including passion fruits, which are native to Brazil, of course. And a passion cooler where you use a passion puree, champagne, the Cabana Cachaca, and a little simple syrup. And then what we're going to do is make up a classic caipirinha. It's the national drink of Brazil.
Show us from start to finish.
So all you do is use demerara sugar, which you can commonly buy in the store as sugar in the raw.
So we're going to take 3 tablespoons or teaspoons of that.
3 little teaspoons of that, and about a half a lime here. Once you have all that in there, actually I built one for you already with the sugar and the limes in there. And you have a muddler.
Okay.
So all you do is have to muddle up the limes.
Okay.
Which helps press them open, gets all the juices out. That helps dissolve the sugar into it. And really, you've got the base of the cocktail. And like I said, if you want to play with any of these flavors, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, passion fruits, pears, herbs like mint or basil, you can put them in there.
Okay, now comes the good stuff.
Then you add the cachaça.
Yeah, we don't measure that.
So an ounce and a half of cachaça, or you just free pour it in like that.
That really looks more like water the more that I see it.
It's a clear spirit. It comes off of a double pot still in Brazil, then gets aged for 9 months in actually Jaquitibá wood. And then you put in, I brought in shaved ice today.
Okay.
So I put that in, use the back of the spoon now. I brought what's called a bonzer spoon, and you just lift it up to mix it up. And then that way you have it lifted up, mix all the fruits together, top that off, and actually just fill it up with ice.
A little more ice.
Cools off, and then you've got that. Put
that's so easy.
It's a great classic drink, and you're ready to go. The classic
and it goes fantastic.
It goes down very well.
Red meat.
Yes, it
That's a very good thing. Tell me about the other 2 drinks that you have out here. This one obviously very colorful.
Strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries all put together. Again, the limes, fresh sugar, and muddle that all together. You can use a little cremes to add intensity of the flavors. Add a little champagne, which everybody loves champagne cocktails. So passion fruit puree.
That adds a little fizz to it.
Exactly. You've got a beautiful product like this. So it gives a color to it. It gives a seed. It gives a little bit of bitterness. And what lady's not going to like champagne on a holiday?
Oh, that's a good thing. Ms. Paula, tell me about the overall meal, beginning to end, Brazilian style, including the drinks and not necessarily red meat, but the other things that people may want to try.
Absolutely. I mean, Brazil is also right on the coast there, so it's very well known for the seafood. And it varies by region as well. You've got the north, northeast, south, and southeast. So, and like I said, very heavily influenced by African cuisine, especially in the northeast there. Plenty of seafood, so if you're not a meat eater, the other traditional dish as well. We eat kind of hearty. Luckily Brazil is still kind of, not in so much the obese kind of area because they're very active, and what they're eating is very natural.
A lot of times spent at the beach.
Spent at the beach.
Running and walking on the beach to burn off all the calories from this great food.
Exactly. So lots of steak, lots of seafood, and also vegetation there. I mean, produce, and that's just abundant there. The national dish, of course, of Brazil that goes very well with caipirinhas is the feijoada, which is black bean stew with lots of pork and sausages. And it sounds very heavy, but you know what? You have a couple of those right there, and it helps you wash it right down.
A couple of these will probably help just about anything.
Especially in Miami, we're the gateway to Latin America here, so we love having the cocktails all the day long.
Fantastic. Well, we'll raise our glasses and
we will. There we go.
There we go.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
To the Independence Day.
That's right.
Thank you both for coming down to be with us. And for much more on all of these recipes and how you can find them, go to NBCMiami.com and search South Florida today. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Tudo bem.